Red guy.
Why is Bayo S Smash going at 48? That's not supposed to be correct.
Gaming.
Anyways, I'm not happy this is the last part of the semester. Mainly because I'm not going to... Doesn't look like I'm going to Silva, so I don't got any summer brackets.
Wait, you're gonna be here in the summer?
Partially.
Beginning
at least.
There'll be the bi-weekly. Yeah,
Harold's gonna be here. They're gonna be hosting.
Yeah, but those are more for fun.
Yeah, I'm annoyed that I'm not gonna be here this summer because I got a job offer, but my apartment lease ends at the beginning of January, and I can't move into my new apartment until August 23rd. So I was like, what do I do? I was like, I don't have that. Can it be remote? And they were like, no. So I don't have a job this summer. Sad. And I think they already gave it to someone else. So.
Unfortunately.
I was gonna try going to Silva, but those plans fell through, so I might just be stuck here for like a whole month until I eventually go to Michigan.
That's a good time to play Persona 5.
I've already been playing it.
Let's go.
Yeah, it would be a good time, but I'm gonna lose my mind if I'm just...
There'll be people here over the summer.
Yeah.
I'm here till like May 20 something. Because grad diploma.
Until like mid-June.
That's not too bad.
Late June. I didn't get to fight Balto, even though I labbed my SDI.
Aww. There'll be plenty of chances next semester.
But
Good to see you today. Yeah, good to see
the
you.
next semester's gonna take forever to come.
Yeah. I'm excited for us to be TOs. I'm excited to see what kind of fun stuff we cook up. I really want to try and organize more crew battles with like other colleges.
If they're willing to come.
If we could do what Radford does and put together an actual team to do online ones, whether it's through Vesper or not, that'd be cool.
I'm down.
That is the only issue.
I'm buns. I am buns on Wi-Fi.
Weren't you a COVID Wi-Fi warrior?
No, it's different.
Yes.
I'm the same way. It's like when you start going to offline brackets,
To be fair, I did used to play a lot of just Elite Smash, but as soon as I started, the last time I went online after playing offline brackets, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's basically how it was. I was a good like COVID Wi-Fi warrior, and then I started going to weeklies, and now Wi-Fi is just boring.
God, I desperately wish we had a fucking game room like what Bedford has.
Yeah.
I've honestly been thinking about just being like, hey, does anyone want to meet up at Break Zone and I can put them like a setup there? Because I feel like Break Zone is the closest we have.
It is.
Break Zone's not bad.
It's not.
I actually like going there sometimes
Break
with
Zone's
friends.
probably the reason why we don't have a game room, because they count it.
Yeah. I mean, there's Ultimate is there.
They do have switches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you're able to interact with the switches aside from inserting the game.
That was dope.
cool.
So because of that, their games are also not updated, by the way.
What? Oh, it's
Yeah, we
They
can't,
don't have
we can't
DLC.
replace our switches, and their copies of Ultimate aren't updated. And have no DLC.
dude. We have old NES yo-yos.
We do have Old NES
Did you play when he had it?
Yeah, but not competitively.
That's fair.
Old NES Yo-Yo was finest.
It
You
was.
did just get shield breaks.
Yep.
It's the same
Also,
monitor that I
I-
have right now.
Because we're thinking about, we want to do, if we move back to Goodwin, we want to set up a table like on the stage and do like a head-to-head setup. You know?
Okay.
So we would need 2 monitors, like, you know how they have it?
Yeah.
And to be 2 identical monitors just someone doesn't have the good one.
Yeah. We were joking, we could have like a 4K 240 hertz monitor and then the iPad monitor and they have to RPS for it.
That'd be awesome. No, just always the low seat has to play at the 240.
Yeah.
240, really nice one.
I also already found one of these for the Switch 2, even though it's not out yet.
His iPad's still still bringing his iPad.
dongle dock.
Buy a monitor.
I don't want to. I use that for setup for classwork. Like that literally.
Just wait till next semester. We'll have funding.
That's true. We will. We can actually buy monitors. I probably
surprised-
should if like we. What I probably should start doing is if we like. Because we have weeks where like no one claims the 2 spare monitors we have. If no one does that, I probably should swap out the iPad with those, but I'm lazy. Well, I'll start doing that.
Anyway, do we have a plan for Kagaribi?
You didn't get your ticket?
Dude, my flight's in like an hour. I'm flying out of Roanoke to Charlotte.
I can't wait to find out which Smash players didn't account for jet lag and went literally the day before.
Well, I mean, there were already some players that went to Owatori
Yeah.
last night.
I want to experience Jet Lag Ultimate.
I've never had jet lag before, so I don't know like how bad it is. But I've been told every time I tell people I've never been able to fall asleep on a plane, they're like, "Man, your jet lag is gonna be awful if you ever."
I
travel
always
far."
fall asleep
don't
on
fall
planes, so
asleep
I never experienced
Can't.
jet lag.
I can't fall asleep sitting. I need to be like laying down.
Same.
I watched when I went to Europe once. I watched all of HBO's Chernobyl, like the
HBO's
entire
what?
Chernobyl, the entire series on a plane. It was good. It's a good show.
I've only been to only had one trip to Europe, and I was too young to remember. I think I was just playing Pokemon Black the whole time.
Peak.
What's longest car ride? Yours is definitely going from Texas to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
My longest car ride is probably.
I was about to
How
say, I
long can a
got people
stop
beat.
be?
As long as it's not overnight.
Okay, then Southern Michigan to Orlando.
That's probably what, like,
That's a
11
long.
hours?
That's a
900
long
miles.
way. That's longer than my single day.
mine was Jersey to Georgia, and that was like
So like if we do.
8 hours, and we stopped at Busch Gardens on the way.
Southern Michigan to Northern Ohio stopped for an hour to meet up with family. Then we all took a van all the way to Orlando.
Jeez,
Because we were going to Disney that summer.
that's hype. Mine was to MomoCon. I went with a friend, and we went from Jersey, and we were like, let's do a
Yeah.
road trip.
It's
And then
about-
we both severely regretted it.
That's about a 17-hour drive.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely not.
Because the drive from Dallas to here is 15, but my family splits it up in 2 parts. So it's about, my longest is technically only like 7.5 hours.
I do, when I'm on long trips, I do like to binge things. Like, I watched a full season of Arrested Development on that drive. Great show, by the way. Have you seen it?
It's on my watch because I watched the entirety of Community, and
Community's
like
so
Community and
good.
Arrested Development are considered like the 2 greatest
They're
sitcoms.
very similar shows, yeah. I adore a community themed PR would be fun.
Probably, yeah.
We
already decided on this theme though.
I laughed so hard at the Dean Peanut scene where he's in the peanut costume that I almost threw up when I saw that. It's like, I'm a peanut bar and I'm here to say your checks will arrive on another day.
Oh, we should start asking just random people on PR what their favorite Adam Sandler movie is.
Should.
I mean, a lot of them already know the theme by now.
I claimed 8 Crazy Nights, by the way. Not long later. I did that before.
Fern conceded.
I
Well,
had
like
to have it.
I made that one specifically
As like a test.
oh, yeah, and specifically because it wasn't decided if they made it or not.
Yeah. He's jerking off.
Not the.
Because I have the file, I can just change it out with yours.
Yep.
But I'm trying to think. Do I just make it 8 REA nights? Because it worked a little better with Llama Leader since it was like 2
You could
words.
do 8 Crazy Nades.
Nah, it's gotta have the tag in it.
And then instead of throwing a snowball, he's throwing a grenade.
Could you at least do that? Instead of the snowball, it's a grenade.
I could try. It wouldn't look great.
Adam Sandler is making the other characters to just your other characters.
Do you think we're ever gonna
Or
actually
8
get?
REA nades.
Do you think
REA's
we're ever
8
actually
Crazy
gonna get
Nades.
the Community movie? By the way, apparently they're gonna
seasons
start
in a movie.
They're gonna start filming it soon.
I'm pretty sure they already started working on it.
Yeah, I do think that the show like never fully recovered from losing Pierce. Like I do think it is significant.
It needed to happen though, because Chevy Chase is awesome.
He's a horrible person to work with.
I can't mid-set coach. I can't tell him the optimal DI.
Too close. Still too close. Good reversal. That updates the scoreboard.
I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to hit that. For some reason, I meant to put stock count. I saw lost stock and my brain farted.
I was like, that's so mean.
I did not mean to do that. Genuinely, my brain was like, oh, stock got lost, and I meant to report stock count.
I can't believe this guy's gonna be my vice president.
Game over.
Oh, I gotta look at what tournaments.
I'm
are
just
happening
glad to
in
know
the
my
fall.
Billy Madison take us to carry.
I don't think we have that many.
I remember there's Ring Out in Ohio.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's been being like advertised at every single KML event.
Yeah. I think us losing Big House sucks.
It does, and the fact that Collision moved to the spring.
Yeah. That's
It also
painful.
moving
Do
to
we have-
literally.
Do we have a trip planned out for next semester?
Not
that-
yet.
I gotta look at the events.
Come on.
'Cause it entirely
get out.
It entirely depends on what registration looks like. Because nowadays all the super big events are super expensive unless you register really early.
Yep.
That just beats Falco Fair.
And so like what we really need is a regional turn major like Cav Clash was.
That clash was upset.
Oh.
So like
You shouldn't have tried mashing. You should have just held in.
I was holding in.
I heard
this is
mashing.
probably the
I heard
best
mashing.
choice. I'll look at the